Okay, hello everyone. This is your girl Brown Sugar Candy, and I apologize if I don't have any enthusiasm right now. Maybe I'll pick it up as I begin to talk. But I just decided to make this video. I don't know, I guess out of boredom, and I guess because I didn't really feel like working on anything else. So, and this is pretty much a quick video, but I guess we can get started. Okay, so this video is called Inspiration and History Behind My Cause. I'm basically going to tell you, I'm going to go through just about all my cause, and I'm going to tell you the history and inspiration behind them, if they have any inspiration behind them, or if they were just random or whatever. Okay, so starting with Breezy, obviously. Well, honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I guess I just wanted a modern day Asian male, so I just made Breezy back. I started making Breezy back in SBR 2010. I wasn't quite good with my attires and stuff like that. In fact, I sucked. I mean, what person, that played the SBR games actually started out making banging ass attires? I doubt anybody, so don't try to lie. But anyway, I just wanted a modern day Asian male call. I just wanted to make variety in my cause and not just stick to making a certain color or race or whatever. So yes, I made Breezy in 2010. Really for real, he's actually supposed to be mixed, but since they screwed up the color bars back in 2011 and 2012, it doesn't look like it. His skin was originally brown skin, like brown skin in 2010, so you can see that he was mixed and stuff. So I didn't want to make him like all dark and shit in this game, and you wouldn't really be able to see his Asian side, so yeah, he's supposed to be actually darker than this. So come 13, maybe, I'll have to end up, I'll have to end up figuring out what color I'm gonna give him, because I don't, own my 2010 data anymore to know that. So yeah, this Breezy for you. Love him or hate him. Okay, so next we have Asia, Japanese doll. um Asia's inspiration actually came from this call that I had seen on 2010 long ago, but this call was a Chinese female call, and I figured, hey, let me just why not make I don't know, an Asian female. I mean, Asians are fucking cool. Point blank. So I wanted to make her, and this is her. Yes, this is the original hairstyle that actually went with this outfit that I ended up for the daily call for OTP. Her hair is actually this color, but for some odd reason the game screwed up and made me come out with the black hair. So yes, this is her original color hair for this outfit, and blah 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 and stuff like that. This is the outfit. I made this outfit at the beginning of the year. I'll most likely end up changing it, because the more I look at it, the more I don't really like it, and it's kind of plain. So yeah, I'll most likely end up changing it. I did change one of her attires already, but I'm not gonna show it until maybe in one of the episodes in the story. So yeah, that's Asia. That's my Asian doll. Yeah. That's Asia. This is the infamous Wyatt Justice. He's actually one of my favorite creations. Though I don't seem to use him much in matches. He's just my favorite. And I remember a long time ago, well, 2010? Well, 2010 and 2011, I'm just gonna say, people used to always, well, not just people. Well, not people. I'm just gonna say males. Particular males used to make fun of me because of the way I made my mail calls and shit. But be sitting up here slapping all this makeup and all this other shit on their mail calls. But because I decided to, give my mail calls, long lashes and shit, all of a sudden they became gay. Or if I gave them different eye colors, all of a sudden they became gay, which I found quite ridiculous. Who calls somebody like you might as well make fun of every male in the world that has pretty eyes, because it's just ridiculous to call something gay based off eye color. That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard during those years, though I don't get teased anymore for it. So I don't know, maybe it was just some males that didn't want to accept that a female, could make male calls either better than they could, or just could make them, period. I don't know what it was, but yes, I'm a female, and yes, I can make male calls better, or I can make them. And this is my prerogative wear that I had them on. Yeah, this is breaking out shell. So yes, this is Wyatt Justice for y'all. Okay, this is my girl Bliss Kaiser. Yes, it's Kaiser, not Kaiser, just in case anybody is wondering. My inspiration for her, I don't exactly remember, or if I had any inspiration at all. I think I was just making calls because I needed them, or it's because I needed more dark skin calls in my collection, because y'all know in my collection, well, if you don't know, I like to make mainly mixed calls and calls of different cultures. I make the white female calls. I just don't make the white male calls. I don't know. Don't call me all racist and shit, but I just don't find making white male calls appealing, I guess. Maybe I'll make some down the road, but yeah, I don't really make them, I guess. I don't know. Or let's just say it like this. I just can't find anywhere to fit them in. If I do find anywhere to fit them in my story or my roster or whatever, then maybe I'll create them, but right now I just don't have anywhere to fit them. So yeah. But Bliss Kaiser, I started making her back in 2010, and yeah, I think I just was creating her just to be creating her. There was no inspiration behind her creation. I just wanted more female calls, I guess, so I just made her out of pure boredom. So yes, that's Bliss Kaiser for you. This is my girl Eva the Diva. Everybody pretty much knows that she's my main call that I use for everything. Even though I have a call of myself, she's pretty much the main call that I use for a lot of things. I started making her back in 2009. I may think about changing her face morph a little bit, because if my calls even look so much alike and I don't make them siblings, then I usually start over with the morphing and shit, and I don't like it. But her inspiration, again, I don't think I really had any inspiration behind Eva the Diva. I was just creating calls in 2009 just to be creating them, and I just began to like her, and I just fell in love with her. And no, Eva the Diva, her name isn't based off of the girl from America's Next Top Model, just in case anyone is wondering. Her name was just pretty random because she felt like a diva and a female that, didn't take shit from anybody. And her face pretty much gave off that, she was one of my I'm say curvaceous divas that I have in my collection. So yeah, I don't like to really make too many big breasted divas, because I don't know, it just looks too unreal for me. I like to go for realness when I make my calls. So no, not all my female calls have the same body morph. All of them have different body morphs. Like, you can't just slap on a pair of big boobs and or a big booty and think it looks right. If you don't morph the body structure right, it's gonna look plain retarded, plain and simple. I mean, I've seen it on a lot of people who so-called try to call their cause thick. If it doesn't look proportioned, then it's not gonna look right, plain and simple, no matter how thick you try to make them or whatever. But anyway, that's Eva the Diva for you. She didn't have an inspiration behind her. I just made her in 2009. Fell in love with her, and then I just been bringing her over from game to game since forever. She was lighter. She wasn't always dark, but like I said, they took out the color wheel, so it kind of fucked me over. So yeah, that's her. And she wasn't always frowning, by the way. She used to be smiling, but you know, since everything that's been happening, changed her attitude dramatically. So yeah, that's Eva the Diva for y'all. Here we have Callie Baby, Eva's younger sister. The inspiration behind behind her creation, I don't know, I guess I just wanted Eva to have a sister, but at the same time I didn't want them to look exactly alike, so I used a different face template and blah 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 to make Miss Callie. Again, she wasn't always like real dark, because you know, I try to keep my CAWS, you know, towards my skin color, you know, and you know, I had to make her darker. So there was no inspiration really behind her, I guess. Eva, I just wanted Eva to have a sibling, because then I start coming up with all these crazy story ideas and shit. And you know, once I come up with ideas for any of my stories, you know, I type it all over my computer or I write it down. Like right now I have pieces of my Saints Row story in a notebook, and I have it on like my little tabs, you know, these little tabs that you have on my computer, and then I have it written up, and then I'll just like start piecing it up if I you know, can feel where it fits at anywhere in my story. So that's Callie Baby. She's in her casual wear. She's been rocking this wear since I actually started making her in 2011, I think. Did I start making her in 2011? 2010. No, I made her in 2010, sorry. She's been rocking this butterfly wear since 2010, so you know, I just fell in love with it. The only thing I changed was the top, but everything else is pretty much still the same, you know, the accessories, the shoes, and blah blah blah, and the tattoos and stuff, and the hair is a bit different. So yeah, that's Callie Baby for you. So yeah, moving on. Okay, here we have Miss Addison Skinner. Addison Skinner, I made, well, her inspiration slash creation came from a picture that I had on my computer for a very long time. I don't exactly know what picture it is. I just mainly based it off the picture's eye shape and her lips, which a lot of people like. I like my divas to have, well, I like some of my divas to have full lips. I guess because I have full lips or whatever. I used to get teased like a motherfucker for having these shows on my face in middle school. But now people just, oh my gosh, I love them and blah blah blah, which is so crazy. So I guess I just started exploiting them on my CAWS slash characters. So you know, I like my characters to have full lips. But yes, Addison is based off a picture I had on my old computer. No, on this computer, my new computer. And I just took features off that picture and I just added it to Miss Addison Skinner, and I gave her her bitch attitude. And then the 9-piece, well, the 9-piece divas didn't exactly start being created till I made the other characters. But yes, this is Miss Addison Skinner. Yes, all of my creations, attires, are based off of pictures that I have saved on my computer, or just me being random or whatever. So just to let anybody know, I'm not copying anybody. I don't do that. And if I do copy anybody and I don't completely do it, it's my boy White Boy. So we pretty much just do all that shit together. So yeah, that's Addison Skinner for you guys. Okay, so here we have Riley Azura. Yeah, it's pronounced Azura, not any other way that you were probably thinking of. I know it may seem like I'm supposed to be talking about inspirations and where the characters and shit came from, but you know, honestly, some of these characters slash calls I've made just out of pure boredom, or just because, again, I was just trying to add female or male calls to the roster that I felt would match such and such personality or blah blah blah. Again, with Riley and calls down below, she's actually supposed to look mixed, but because of the whole, you know, bullshit default colors we were stuck with for 2 games, you know, I had to make her lighter than usual. She was actually brown skinned. So yeah, that's what happened with that situation. I wanted her to have like a gothy, like dark appearance, but at the same time she's a chick that loves the hell out of hip hop music and dancing and stuff like that. She loves having fun and shit. Like, you could call her scene, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. The attire she has on is pretty random. I made this attire at the beginning of the year, like I said, for Asia. I think I was just making these attires just to have for my characters, you know, just to show off and shit, you know, so I could actually figure out what I wanted to put them in. So I may end up changing this attire down the line. But yes, this is Riley Azura. Her inspiration, she doesn't have an inspiration, it's just all brown sugar candy creation and blah blah blah. So yeah, that's Riley for ya. Okay, here we have is Azriel Pride. His name could be either pronounced Azriel or Azriel. It doesn't make a difference. You know, for my male cause, I usually don't draw inspiration from anything other than names and shit. But it's funny that I named him Azriel / Azriel in 2010, and they end up putting the name in the game. It's funny though. But anyway, he didn't, like I said before, I really don't have any inspiration behind my male cause. My male cause are just like either spur of the moment, or I just make them because I need more males or whatever. So and as y'all can see, I like my males to be beautiful and sexy and stuff. And then it's funny, like some people will ask me like, well, say you make your male calls, like your male calls / characters beautiful, like do you like, you got taste and blah blah blah, do you date anybody like that? I'm like, no. I just like making them like this. I've been making characters for quite a long time now. Again, the outfit he has on is going to be one I'm going to be changing most likely, because I made it at the beginning of the year and it isn't anything final. I just needed something for them to have on. So this is what they kept on. So this is Azriel Pride. Oh, and again, he's one of my CAWS that's supposed to be a mixed CAW, but you know, like I said, you know, they fucked up the whole, you know, color wheel, so I had to stick him with a default color. And he was actually pretty brown skinned. Not brown skin, but like he was like, well, he was like in between. He was like a mixture of the color he is now and a mixture of another color, and it would make like a light brown. Not a brown like this, but you know, y'all know what I mean. And that was his mix. His mix, if I remember, you know, I don't, it's a shame, I don't even remember what I mixed him with, but I just know he was one of my mixed calls. But yeah, that's Azriel Pride for you. Azriel Pride for you. So yeah.